I was out, and then I caught it with the reality. Oh, gotta use those words. Understand what they mean. So let's get back to the sad here. Something a lot more important in my life right now. Number 3, like I said, I missed out on this Kickstarter, so I definitely had to make sure I got me an issue. This is a variant cover. Anybody who knows comic books knows and understands that this is a Spider-Man 300 homage. Definitely a comic book I do not own, but I would love to get that Spider-Man 300. Definitely 9.0 or above. I ain't messing with no trash-looking comic books. It better be really old, and I would have to have the understanding that there's no way I'm going to have it without it looking like trash. Because some great things just aren't about the books. What do we got here? Oh, look at the flare here. This is that original A cover for the Sav. Well, what's in this? Oh, I see some cards, so hold on. Morgan, can you hold this, please? Maybe talk to these people. Oh, look at this. We get into the D's of CBDs. Comic books and dabs. Right now we're using flour. It's not because we're cheap, it's because we like variety. Variety really is the spice of life. It's one of the reasons I probably like comic books so much. Like, there's so much variety out here. Like, it's such an artist industry that there's room for everybody. Like, if you're good, you're just good. Sometimes I feel like I don't even want to open these to read them. I just read the PDF. Like, why do I even need my fingerprints on these? But sometimes, for those that didn't get it on this Kickstarter or even know about the Sav, you need to see this artwork. Yes, Javon Jordan can do artwork. Does he do his own comic book artwork? No. That is something that is hired out to people like, forgive me if I get this name wrong, Rafael Flores. Yes, he did the A cover, right? And one of the homages?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Carlos Villas did this one.
Okay, Carlos Villas did the A cover. My apologies. It's right down here. Oh,
no, this one. This one.
Oh, it's also right here on the bottom of the A cover. So, with the autograph from Illuminati. Oh, I don't even want to touch this that long. Like, let's look inside this for a little bit. Oh, no. We got some ads here, all for your Uranium Age Comics. Let's see what we got coming out here. Like I said, we're now on issue 4 of the Sav, but coming out, oh, we get new characters in this universe. We got Dead End making his first appearance in his #1. We got Grim Gage making his first appearance, the Demon Bounty Hunter. And no, that is not the man sitting next to me. His is with 2 M's, this is with 1 M. But it's kind of cool they're both named Grim, right? Native America. Oh, this is the Hitler versus the Sav. It's going to be called Native America. Coming out April, it looks like. And these are all from Uranium Age Comics. All the writings and the mindset of Javon Jordan and his greatness and the way he gives entertainment. Like, whether you're reading his stuff or listening to his music as Illuminati, one of the founders of the alumni family movement that I'm a part of here with Morgan, out here in Denver, Colorado area where we're at, Longmont technically. But yeah, let's see. Interior art by Rafael Flores. SFX by Albert Dela Cruz. Cover by Carlos Villas. And like I said, written by Javon Jordan, a.k.a. Illuminati. I'm going to put this down to get it out of my hands because I don't like holding comic books that long. Even when I read them, I just leave them in my lap. Touch them page by page. I feel like I should probably get some gloves just for comic books. But let Morgan talk to you for a little bit while I take this hit.
Coming up soon, we're going to have our first comic book from Envision Reality Comics. Wicked and I here. It's going to be his issue coming first. Azrael Poe. What was it called?
All for the Rise.
All for the Rise. So All for the Rise, we're going to be launching a Kickstarter coming in the new year for that one. That one will be pretty lit.
Lit. Speaking of lit, check this out, guys. Yeah, it's lit. Like Hulk lit.
And that's why I put the green one on there. It's like,
Okay.
we got this new Sav issue though. You know, by the homie Javon Jordan, Illuminati. You know, it kind of inspired us, you know, as lovers of comic books to kind of do our own shit. Yeah, so coming in this next year, we're going to be hitting it hard and getting this first issue knocked out, second issue scripted and written, ready for the artwork to come on that second issue. That'll be my first issue. So yeah, we got a lot of big things coming in 2021 with Envision Reality Comics. Maybe you'll see some collaborations with us and Illuminati, Javon Jordan.
Definitely you will catch on our first official, like I said, this is kind of an unofficial prelude to CBDs. Our first official episode of CBDs, though, will have Javon Jordan on it, and we will definitely be talking in more detail the Sav, because, you know, we're just fans of the Sav. We don't have the details, but, you know, some of us fans sometimes like some of the behind-the-scenes details, so be on the lookout. Keep up with us on all of our pages so you don't miss that first official episode of CBDs.
Coming also in the new year, if you're an advertiser, if you're a you know, business owner, if you're somebody that can use advertising in your business or for your own comic book or whatnot, we're going to have some advertising panels coming in this first issue that we're going to be doing a giveaway for. So stay tuned to the Envision Reality Comics page on Facebook. We'll be posting that, you know, that giveaway soon, and those will be, like I said, giveaways to other fellow comic writers as well as businesses in our local Colorado area that want to get in on there. And then in the future coming up, we will have advertising slots and panels that we're going to sell. You know, advertising slots as this grows. You know, as we grow, we're going to start growing and helping y'all grow as well.
Let me get to what else you saw in that A-cover package with the Sav. Trading cards. You know, I might be in my 40s, but some things, in my opinion, just never go out of style. And when they're brought back for something new, my opinion, it makes it even better. Right? The whole world, I'm good on that right now. Let me get this out. The whole world is on a reboot kick. So originality is really hard pressed, and I love originality. I understand the reboots, but I love originality. So what we got here is Savage Villains, the General Possessed. Came with the Kickstarter rewards that were unlocked. Anybody who's ever followed anybody's Kickstarter kind of understands what the rewards are and why they're there. So to say that we wouldn't have rewards would just be dumb. We'll have our own, but this ain't about us right now. This is the General. He's been around since the first issue. Won't catch him in the second issue because that's a standalone, like I mentioned earlier. But he's been a menace, a thorn in the Sav side since the beginning. And it's just, I don't know if we'll end, because I actually haven't read this yet. I just got it. I wanted to open it and show it to y'all first. Let's see what we got back here. We've got strength, speed, agility, stamina, durability. That strength is maxed out. Wow. Stamina's maxed out. See for yourself. It's from Tennessee. You know, good old generals back in the day, Civil War areas. They couldn't have been from too many different places, right? Definitely interesting, captivating. Savage heroes. That was the Savage villains. I'm just one of those people. I love villains. I love to start out with the villains. In essence, you'll see our universe doing that. Unlike a lot of people who, oh, the hero saves the day. Well, in reality, the hero doesn't always save the day. Well, back to this. Let's get to the heroes. Savage hero, the Spirit Chief. In my recollections, it's been a while. I have to brush up on my Sav reading for issues 1 and 2, but I don't believe I've come across, well, maybe in issue 2 I came across the Spirit Chief. But anyways, here is the Spirit Chief. Always there for his fellow brethren, indigenous peoples, Native Americans, whatever your terminology is. by now we all know where we come from or our genealogy came from, for the most part. So let's not play on any of that too long. But this is just a nice card. I love the blues in this. What do you think, Morgan? Anything, anything to say on these first two cards?
I like the Savage Villains one, man. Like the artwork on the Savage Villain one is pretty dope. And just in general, trading cards, man. I like trading cards. My father-in-law gave me some like sleeves so I can put on my trading cards.
Like when I was a kid, I had Marvel cards. Like my Marvel cards set in the same books with my football and baseball cards. In fact, that collection became bigger at one point. My comic book cards.
I used to have
back when Wizard was around, you can actually have a guide to tell you what the prices were, almost like its own collectible. Wizard should come back. They definitely should. Oh, here we are with Savage Heroes again, but this is shiny. Super Sav. Oh, looks like he's getting bigger. It's almost. I like that. I'm entranced. Almost can't show it to y'all. But yeah. I do too. Like that. Even in the phone, like. Oh, metal. Yeah, metal is. Fuck. Can we say fuck? Are we allowed to say fuck?
Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Good. Like I said, this is gonna be a new show when it airs and debuts on YouTube. So I really don't know what I'm gonna be allowed to say or not. So catch me unedited now. So yeah. Got these stats back at height 9'2". Damn. I need to stop making short jokes. I'm not that tall. The bag's not as shiny, but y'all see that? At any point in time, chime in. Let us know what y'all think about what we're doing, how we're presenting this. Let us know what you feel about comic books, what you like. Have you caught any issues of the Sav yet, or heard of Javon Jordan, aka Illuminati, prior to this? I see some people on my Instagram are definitely going to have to rewatch this. Yeah, Savage Villains. Let's get back to the villains. Start with the best, end with the best. Well, I don't know if I started with the best. That Super Sav is pretty fucking dope. But metal as fuck. And when I say metal, like, I take this out right now and cut his beard with it. He'd be upset. Like, he likes his beard. I need to shave mine. Well, legit, like.
Those are fighting words.
See, he said those are fighting words. I'm like, I need to shave this off. I can't shave. Yeah. If this wasn't what it was, I would use this to shave it. Look at that. Metal as fuck. I have no other words for it. Epic, legendary. I guess I could have some other words. No stats on the back of this because it is metal, like I said. But legit. Like, even from my childhood, I never had a trading card that was this on point dope. What do you think, Morgan?
About the metal one?
Yeah, the Dreamcatcher.
Yeah, I like that.
This is the Dreamcatcher. Yeah, I'll have to say.
I wish they had like.
By far, my favorite 2 out of the 4. I'm not somebody who could usually hold up just one favorite of anything. Like I said before, variety is the spice of life.
Although I do feel like I wish that there was, because I got the metal one from the last Kickstarter.
Yeah, I missed out on that.
And I wish that for the metal cards that there was like even just a fucking paper slip that had like the stats for those people. You know, because I'm like, I grew up in the era of like Magic the Gathering, and I'm like, Illis, let's make a card game, bro. Like, let's make a Sav like Magic the Gathering type shit. You know, he's been doing all these lives, and he's been like on this Yu-Gi-Oh kick with the kids and stuff, and busting packs with the kids. I'm like, bro, let's make like the Sav, or let's like figure out a way to do a trading card game.
Or even if it's not a trading card game, one of my favorite card games
trading card
is Into the Echo Side by Psychopathic Records. It's a deck building game. Well, I talked to Jumpsteady while I was in the first tournament playing, and we talked a lot about Magic the Gathering, and his influence from Magic the Gathering went into that game, he told me. So yeah, Magic the Gathering itself, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon trading card games are almost as influential at points in time in our history right now as comic books, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see why with him doing the trading cards, why we couldn't do like a trading card game, you know?
Who knows? People are busy. People do things. Shoot, we'll probably get so busy with our comic book stuff when it rolls, we'll finally realize why somebody doesn't have time to do a card game. But bringing me to the last piece of mail
We're gonna do a card
out of this salve
Fuck, we're doing a card game.
is how the general got scalped. Obviously, anybody that is alive and breathing should know this is a Dr. Seuss homage. This homage was done by, it's on the inside cover.
I'm gonna do a D&D module for our
I like White Wolf better than D&D. Let's see here. Carlos Villas did the homage Dr. Seuss cover as well. Yes. You had mentioned that earlier. I just couldn't remember. Yeah. Issue 4 is the Dreamcatcher. Okay. I had to get this homage cover for just for the simple fact, like I said, I've been reading this since the first one. The General is a character. Obviously, he's a villain. And in the comic book world, in my imagination, I like the villains.
And it was because the homie spit that rap about the green eggs and ham line.
No, it actually had nothing to do with Wax's music. For me. But no, back in the day there was talk of a movie, and when I read things, I envision it like I would see it on screen. So the question that is here is how the Sav scalped the General. And it's just like, how? I want to see that. How? So yeah, I had to get the cover because hopefully the cover will lead me to knowing how it happened. Or by the end of it, like I said, I haven't read this one, how it happened. But yeah, that's our mail call. In fact, our Mondays, once we have our first official episode, we'll probably do something like mail call Mondays. What do y'all think about that? Let us know. Like I said, let us know what you think about comics, anything else. Talk to us. We can only be a better show for you all if you engage with us. That's kind of the way this works. Luckily enough, through technology and everybody's own personal beliefs, we can socially be active together like this. You can be where you're at, and I can be here. Or we can be somewhere else, all totally different. Who knows? At this point in time, I read we could be in a movie theater. You never know what's going to happen. Just envision your reality. Make sure it's positive. Make sure it doesn't purposely harm anybody, and go for it. If you do all those things, it'll come true. Believe me, it may take some years, but you get there. Got anything to say?
Nah, I'm just trying to share out this shit so we get some more engagement here.
Okay, well, I have nothing left to say, so I'm going to wrap it up with you can catch me and my poetry here on my Johnny Wicked Instagram, Johnny Wicked Facebook page. There's a profile and a page. And Envision Reality Comics. And soon there will be multiple different comic books and dabs, CBDs for short, pages coming, and YouTube channel. Hope you all have a great day and keep that imagination running. Do something with it.
Peace.